Hi guys, welcome to my another YouTube video, and in this video I'll be walking you through from my first portfolio how I actually started building my first portfolio and how we can improvise thing with time. And I'll be also telling you the platforms you can choose to build portfolio on. And of course, the part 2 of this video will be out soon, but without any ado, let's just jump into the video and see how actually I built my first portfolio. And before that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and do share this video with other design buddies so that they can be aware of such updates under designing. So let's just jump into the video. Okay, so before actually going in detail and explaining you each part of my portfolio, I want to mention that don't pick any specific platform which I did. You can definitely go with other options as well and build amazing portfolios. I'll be mentioning about the platforms as well, and also I'll be making the part 2 of this video in which I'll be giving a more detail about the platforms and what are the feasible platforms for beginner UX designer or probably a designer. So coming on this portfolio, this is one of my first portfolio I built in my college second year probably, but then I updated things in this only because I really like the template and everything. So this is one of the bootstrap template. I pick it from a bootstrap studio. You can definitely go with that. There are so many amazing portfolio templates. And starting with the first thing, that is the hook point. As you can see on the front page, it comes like, hello, I am Shrishti Mago. So on the front page, there comes my name and what I do, like the designation part. And apart from that, I'll be soon updating this portfolio also, but just to give you a overview on how you can build the portfolio and what things you have to keep in mind and what mistakes I did, so which you have to avoid that. So I'll be going section by section. So on the front page, you can see you can mention the hook line and like probably your name, who are you, and what you do and what is your name. Moving forward, there comes an about section, like probably who are you, like about you, that states like I am a third year undergraduate student pursuing BTech into computer science from so and so college, and I am a self-taught UI UX designer or a front-end developer or anything you are. And apart from this, I am a freelancer, public speaker, open source contributor, and so and so. And I love to code and design. So probably this is just a 2 to 3 lines of about me, and I have mentioned my degree and all this in a better form. So this is one of the template. I actually edit the code according to my need, but I really like the flow of this website, like the portfolio website. Then comes the counters, like how many courses you did, how many projects you did, how many internships you did, and how many research papers. So counters can be according to your need. Even apart from this research paper, there comes case studies, or apart from internship, you can actually add other things. But yeah, I also be making a separate video for the case studies, how actually I started one of my case study and build that. So yeah. Then comes the skills. On the skill panel, like instead of progress bar, you can definitely choose other pattern as well, like the circle pattern or probably other pattern, which actually gives a better idea. But I really like this whole template. It is actually to the point. Apart from that, there comes your work experience. That is your complete resume. So I actually did many internships in my like second, third year, and currently I'm in fourth year, just to mention. So I'll be updating this whole portfolio according to my needs. So though I have niched down my specific things, but yeah, so I'll be making the whole thing according to that. So let's just quickly move forward with this, like starting with the summary. Like I have mentioned the summary about me, who I am, what I do, what I did, and everything. And what is my main objective for this internship or the job I'm applying for. Then comes the education part, my college and my school part. And then comes the other things. Like you can see I have mentioned about my professional experience. Say I was a public speaker in Glue Lab, so I have mentioned that as well. As you can see, like I have opened my design community as well, and I have mentioned that thing in my resume. And apart from that, you can see other internships which I did in my college, and I have mentioned everything. I was a design lead and I was graphic designer at this startup and this organization and this startup. I actually did lots and lots of internships. So probably it depends on you what you did in your college life, and you can mention that as well. So just a brief or a short tip, like instead of mentioning so many internships, you can just stick to main three internships and you can mention that instead of mentioning so many internships. So that is advisable because recruiter will not see so many internships or so and so. It's fine that you have an experience, but it doesn't mean you write or mention so many internships. That is just advice. Moving on to work samples. So work samples will contain your designs probably or the case studies. Even I thought of attaching a link of my case study here. So probably I'll be working on this part. This part is still yet to complete. So that was my first portfolio I built. And there were so many mistakes I did in this, but probably I learned a lot. And as you can see, I have structured in UI design, web design, case studies, and client work. So when a person clicks on this, so I have actually filtered out, like when a website is clicked, then the website design only comes. When the client work is clicked, client work is only come. So these are the things I actually like make the changes in. So probably you can also make changes in the code according to your need. Then comes the endorsements. Endorsements is basically the recommendations. So I guess recommendation part is here. As you can see, I've only mentioned four just for a bit, like just for people to know that I got some of the recommendations. But you can definitely mention as much as you can and even filter out. Like I have filtered out in this sense, like internships, probably the internships I did and the people who recommended me in that area. I'll be attaching in this. Friends as in like whom I have helped or probably for whom I actually work for free or maybe for a few stipend. So all that recommendation comes here and the client part will come here. So probably I have not mentioned like put all the uh, recommendation part because this was my first website and I haven't made the update yet. Apart from that, I mentioned my interest in so and so, and last would be the contact page. So the things I did bad was like, firstly, the work sample. So I have to actually mention only top 3 or 4 work samples, like the project which I built, like a full-fledged project from end to end. Instead of mentioning all these designs, I should have gone for only top 3 designs. And I have filtered out in this way only, but like 2 for UI design, 2 for web design, and I can like mention the case study, like in a case study form. So for the case study, I'll be making a separate video and I'll be telling you each and every detail about case study, how you can start with your first case study. But yeah, so this is one of my portfolio website which I made, and this one is actually a template from a Bootstrap. You can definitely pick any platform. Like probably you can even pick Wix. Wix is also free of cost. You can pick WordPress. WordPress is also free of cost. You can also go with Medium. Medium is basically for the case study. So I'll be covering that part in the case study video, and I'll be walking you through part 2 of the like the portfolio. But this video is all about my first you can say first portfolio which I built, and probably this was one of the portfolio I actually sent to so many people, and I got even selected as well. But yeah, so that's a brief about the portfolio structure, how you can structure your portfolio in such a way that looks decent and that look good. So that's all for this video, and probably before that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and do share this with other design buddies so that they can also start with building their first portfolio website. And till then, let's see you in another video.